I mean, one half a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. One half second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
Winners win and losers lose. I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happens. Well, winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
Oh, it's a culture, everybody. It's a culture of losing right now. That's what we're doing. Dallas Cowboys in a world of hurt. But remarkably, I'm in a good mood. Don't ask me why. It's a kind of a, I don't know, man. It's a weird spot, but you know, it ain't over. It ain't never over. I can't do Rocky right now. I'm trying to do Apollo. Apollo. It ain't never over. Whatever. But anyway, I can't do it right now. But anyway, good evening, everybody. I see we have Joey Garcia. What's going on? Vinny Hagan. Twiz is in the house. Curtis is in the house. Arturo, my man, is in the house. Donnie's Drum Covers is in the house. EJB. He says, go Steelers. I could care less, really. You know, it's something. Who cares, man? Who else we got in here? Ronnie's in the house. Game time and Cowboy fans. Drew's in the house. What's up, Drew? Congrats to your birds. But anyway, we sit here waiting for the Giants game. It is a channel member Zoom. The link is in the community tab. We'll go for as long as we feel like going. We'll try and make it through the whole game, but we'll definitely get to the halftime. If it's a boring game, then maybe we'll get out. But, you know, cheers. I'm drinking a little decaf coffee here. So, what are we thinking about this Steeler game here? It looks like 80%, 87% of this. You know what? That reminds me. I got to make sure I pick my picks. Share my screen here. Let me make my pigskin pick'em here. Let's review how I did, everybody. I don't know why I'm not signed in. I gotta log in. Here, I'll take that off. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it logs me out. Let me get my credentials here. I got all my stuff in my phone because I'm dumb. What's going on?
What up?
Not much. I'm trying to find a password for my ESPN. There we go. All right. Let's see here. All right, I'm in. So let's look and see what I took here. What the fuck? Why is it kicking me out? Okay. Here we go. Let's look. I took the Rams, I won. I took Cleveland. Or no, I took the Ravens, I won. Oh, no, I lost the Ravens, so I had one loss. Oh, wait. Why isn't it logging me in? Oh, I don't know. Let me see. Oh, there it is. So who should I take? Should I take Steelers or should I take the Giants?
Steelers.
I got a weird feeling about tonight, though. I got a weird feeling. But we're going to keep it that way. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'll go Steelers. Submit your pick. I don't know why this is doing that. I'm already in. So that's weird. Very weird. Oh, there it is. 16 picks have been made. So there it is. I won that one. I lost that one. So it was 1-1, 2-1, 2-2, 3-2, 4-2, 4-3, 4-4, 5-4, 6-4, 7-4, 8-4, 9-4, 9-5. Yes, I took the Raiders. 10-5. So I went 10-5 and I got the Steelers. So looking to go 11-5 tonight. Giants have a shot though. I think the Giants have a shot, everybody. There's a little bit of me that wants to go with the Giants tonight. Trying to think here. What do I do? Let's see. The public is normally wrong. Wow. So what's going on, Wade?
Now the much just got back in town from South Texas.
Oh yeah, you working?
Now I went and visited my family. It's a 3-day weekend.
Okay. That's cool.
I watched the first Cowboys game with my dad in a year, and he went to bed at halftime.
That's a shame. How old's your dad?
67.
Okay.
He went to bed and he literally said, "We're gonna lose, even though we're up." He's right.
He was right. He was right. He was definitely right. Is Mark streaming tonight? Does anybody know? I don't think so. Is he? Let me look. I think Mark had something going on tonight.
And dude, my mom, she loves the
Oh,
Cowboys, man. She roots for them no matter what, bro. And even last night, she was like, "I don't know what to think anymore."
Chad, what's up? I think he's hiding. Nah, he's gonna. He'll get there. He's at some.
No, remember
meeting.
he's got the red brick house being.
What's up, Flip? What's going on, Flip Shelton?
Red brick houses, they're being congratulated.
Yeah, I was gonna get a brick. How much are the bricks? Do we know? Game time. Definitely need a boats and hose for after Sunday's loss. I got you, bro. I got you. You need a little boats and hose? There you go, brother.
Yeah.
There you go, man. There you go. Oh, man, I'm contemplating. I'm going to stick with the Steelers, but you heard it here. I think the Giants can win this game. I don't know. Do I want to take the Giants?
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Do it. Daniel Jones, that should let you know everything. Steelers got a good defense too.
Yeah. All right, but we won in Pittsburgh, which is why it's leaning me towards the Giants. If we could win in Pittsburgh, anybody could win in Pittsburgh. I'm joking. Go with your gut game. Twiz, I have a weird feeling that the Giants are going to win this game, but I'm going to stick to it. I already screwed up a couple picks. How the hell did this happen? Defensive end Sam Williams suspended 3 games for personal. Oh, that was probably that incident. That was probably that incident last year. Cowboys defensive end Sam Williams for 3 games without suspended for 3 games without pay for violating the league's personal conduct policy. The league announced a suspension, which began last week. Okay, so he just loses 3 weeks of pay is all that is. He wasn't playing because he's on season-ending IR. In 2023, Williams was arrested on charges of reckless driving, possession of a controlled substance, and unlawful carrying of a weapon. All right, get it out of the way. Get it out of the way. Jerry Cheap asked wanted some of his money back. Yeah, right. Exactly. Stephon Diggs. Do we hear what happened to Diggs? Is it an ACL tear or no? Let me look here.
Which Diggs?
Stephon. Listed as non-participant on Monday's practice. Did not have an update on receiver Stephon Diggs' knee injury. Jordan Love avoided major injury. He said, that was good, everybody. Troy Hagan, what's going on, man? I knew this, B, but you invited me to your Zoom meeting a week ago. Okay. You could, you could hop in, brother. Oh, okay. I sent it to you by accident, maybe. Kamari Lassiter. Okay. All right, here we go. Giants are kicking off. I will put the link or the scoreboard up. Let's see here.
Did you hear that Stephen Jones little interview this morning?
I did. He sounded like a man who just looking for his lost dog. Let's see. What would you think of it?
He's so full of shit.
Yeah.
He's a lion. He's a lion sack of shit, just like Jerry.
Micah. Well, Micah.
I haven't thought for 1 second that our players weren't good enough. Oh, okay.
Micah.
Oh shit. Bullshit, Steven.
All right.
Brian.
What's going on, Thomas? How you feeling today, brother?
Well, I kind of woke up not feeling good, and a friend of mine who went to the game out in San Francisco last night, she called me, and she was sitting. She was sitting on the Cowboys side, but she wasn't sitting not far from the bench. And she told me, she said, "Man, you got a problem." And I'm like, "What?" She told me, she said, "Man, there's some division on this team."
Really?
And she told me, she said the players will come out the field whenever, offense going for defense, vice versa. And when the coach try to talk to the players would be like, "Don't talk to me," or throw their hand up in their face like, just I don't want to hear that. And she told me, she said, the only coach who they're really, listening to is Al Harris. That's it.
Great.
I said, this is a damn
Telling you, just I'm not hoping it happens, but we get beat by Atlanta. I expect even worse things.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the final stand. We get beat by Atlanta. We getting ready for the draft, people.
Yep.
Right.
We getting ready for the draft.
The final countdown.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, she told me, she said, in her opinion, she said when she saw that last night, she said that was the final straw for her.
Yeah, no, it's one of them things where, oh man, bro, so many things. I don't know. What do you think's good for this franchise right now, Brian?
I think.
Losing. I don't know. Like, what's the best course of action for the future?
Yeah, I think that. Listen, they're not going to a Super Bowl. I think we could all agree on that, right? They're not going to a Super Bowl. But I would like to not end the season now. If I had my druthers, I would like to win, 2 out of the next 4, go 2-2, and and go from there. I would like that. Listen, we have a lot of draft picks. I want this team to be. I don't know that there's a difference between drafting 18 or 22. I don't, you know what I mean? That's what you're looking at. Maybe if you win 8 games, maybe you can get as high as 15. Maybe. But
we may be looking at a top 10.
I don't think so. Not if you look at the standings.
Bro, we're down there at the bottom half. Dude, they were throwing up the numbers and our leads, how we've been getting blown up. Bro, we're down there with the Carolina Panthers, bro.
Yeah, but if you look at
That's bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
We in the same sentence as the Panthers in any sort of.
And what's so bad about that?
Yeah.
What's so bad about the Panthers in December?
1st and 10 for the Steelers, working left to right at the 30 of the Giants, going right down the field. Swiss cheese. I'm glad I stuck with the Steelers.
They threw up some stat on Dak, how bad he's playing. It's like
the young players continue to develop. A 5-12 season is better than for 20. Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, Ultra. That's kind of what I was thinking. This year.
So this afternoon, I kind of did something. I don't know if I could share this with you and kind of get your take on how I see things for next year.
Uh-oh.
Do you mind if I share, and I'll show you the Word document I came up with?
Sure, go ahead. Share it.
Okay, here we go. Hold on. I got to bring it up first.
What's the word? It's
going to be in black. What's the word? The word is that...
The word is garbage.
The word is garbage. I think we need to tank. Touchdown, Pickens.
Nice.
Russell Wilson to Pickens. Bang, bang.
Oh, it's coming back. Face mask, Pittsburgh.
Shit.
I mean, if we let's just say we do win 5 games this year, man, the talent drop off that bad from one year to the other. Holy shit.
If you ask me.
Steven over here saying almost the team is the same from last year. I'm like, I don't know about all that, Steven. I don't know about all that.
Okay, can you see it?
You too much of your dad's Walker Blue, man. I don't know nothing about that. You talking with your
no,
foot up
we
your
don't see
ass.
it. We don't see nothing.
Okay, give me a moment here.
Oh,
How about now?
No.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah, now.
Okay, so this is the plan I kind of hatched out this afternoon. We got to get Eric Kendricks back. Got to bring him back. Offer him a 3-year deal, somewhere around there. I figured it would be about a $7 million deal, $4 million guarantee, give or take.
I don't know that he would come back. Zimmer ain't going to be here.
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, all right, I'll let you go.
I mean, if we could get him back, that would be great. We definitely need to get Osa Digizawa re-signed because he's a free agent.
4 years, maybe $10 bring million.
Back. Yeah, with $7 million guaranteed.
That's not enough for him.
Yeah, it might be a little more. You can probably do a little more.
No, well,
I just kind of averaged.
Yeah.
I kind of averaged what he was making on his rookie deal.
Well, again, he's a Pro Bowler who's not probably good for this system. So I'm not trying to hammer you, but I'm just going to keep it real.
If they brought in like a Bill Belichick, this all flips around.
Yeah.
Probably. Got to bring Cooper Rush back.
Why?
Just to back up Dak.
I'm hammering all your shit.
There you go. Definitely got to get Cavante.
I'm ready to move on from Turpin, Rush.
Are you?
I'm ready to move on from every single player you got listed.
Okay. Well, that's just me. That's the way I figured it.
No, but
So,
Hey, listen, man, you did a lot of work, but
so anyway, I
DJ
said, okay,
Jones
what
or
do we need
BJ
from
Hill.
the draft?
Okay, I see that. Sorry. All right, get that
There
off
you
of there.
So draft wise, we definitely got to get the running back. We got to get the wide receiver, offensive line, defensive line, and maybe a safety. Those are the 5 positions I think we probably need more than anything.
All right, can you take that off?
So if we go look at the possible free agent targets that are out there, running backs, if
Oh, okay.
Chuba Hubbard, he's been chewing it up for Carolina. I say if you could get Chuba Hubbard, he may open things up for you. But if you don't have that offensive line,
You love you
he's not
some
gonna-
Khalil Herbert, don't you?
I want Khalil.
We're
I
drafting
definitely
a young
want-
running back. We have Hunter Lepke.
I know, but this is.
Okay. Stephon Diggs
Yeah,
might
I
have an
just-
ACL tear.
I know. I heard that too. So that was before I heard that. Deontay Johnson.
All right, I like Deontay Johnson. T. Higgins is going to get too much money. Josh
Yeah, he
Sweat in
probably-
Philly. Okay. Javon Kinlaw. Okay.
No,
No,
I would
you don't-
like him.
Hassan
They're
Reddick will
good.
be 32. He don't fit. We're slamming the hell out of Troy tonight.
I know you are, but
I'm
that's
playing, I'm
just
playing.
kind of something I came up with.
No, I like the work that you did. I do. But that's assuming that we have I think you're going to see massive change, like massive.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this keeps going the way it's going, man. They might fire the whole
But-
coaching staff.
I know that
Yeah,
we've
well,
got
they
to
need
blow.
to.
We've definitely got to blow the team up next year.
Well,
That's
again,
definitely-
we have our core, right? But and I
Bro,
really
we
do want to
shouldn't have
talk.
signed Dak, man. That's probably our
Okay,
fatal
but it's
mistake.
over with.
Yeah.
It's done. Like Ultra says, we could get out of it in a couple years. Okay.
Yeah, we could.
So it's not like they'll be
Oh,
dead
did I
money.
miss some score? Dodgers are up 2-0. Wow.
Wow. But
Get rid of him in a couple of years. Draft Arch Manning.
well, that's the thing.
Walker, if we don't draft Arch Manning, that'll kill you.
Yep.
You
Just like me and Khalil Herbert.
you go to that damn bar and drink every
Tank for
bottle of
Arch
beer they
Manning.
got down
Tank
there.
for Arch. I say, boy.
Yep.
So we'll see. We shall see. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Yes, I know that's what he said, Drew, but this was
Yeah,
if I
Everyone's
was
like
the
saying,
owner.
you can't blame Dak for everything. I'm just like, yeah, I do know I can't blame Dak for this debacle, but I will say
last
if I'm
night
paying,
was a shit show. That
if
was
I'm
bad.
paying you $60 million, Dak, you can't be out of all the players, Dak, you can't be the one who plays like shit.
Mm-hmm.
You can't
Yeah.
be. If everyone else is going to play like garbage, you can't.
Mm-hmm.
You know why? Because you wanted this, Dak, $60 million man, highest paid player in the NFL. This is what I require.
Yeah.
I hear you, bro. There you go.
Fortunately,
Nice one.
that's how it goes when you're the $1 million man.
I really thought Cook was going to do something last night, but they didn't.
Who?
It's like Dalvin
Oh,
Cook.
Well, yeah, I didn't.
I don't know why you thought
What's
that.
up, Bruce
because
Banner?
that was a Jones just giving y'all that damn false hope again.
I know.
They are the kings of giving people false hope.
Well, the thing is that
Don't learn from they monk asses.
that
Don't
offensive
listen to
line, that
Don't
offensive
listen
line
to them.
didn't hold
let everything
nothing.
fall into place. Let everything fall into place. Don't
They couldn't even get a holding call if they wanted to on that.
if they say something just happen in your mind. No, I'm not gonna listen to that. I'm gonna let it. I'm gonna let it see if everything fall into place.
Well,
Stop it.
personally, at this point, 3 wins this season so far. Hey, better than probably what I would have expected at this point.
See, and that's the reason why everybody be getting mad and shit. They ain't getting mad because of that certain thing happened. They're getting mad because they fucked around and listened again to the false hope. Stop
Yep.
that. Stop that.
That's exactly
Yeah.
right.
We actually can we have actually believed the ridiculousness of Jerry Jones? We're gonna do more with less. Does that make any sense?
I think a lot of us bought into this. Oh yeah, we're going to go all in this year, and then all of a sudden, he does nothing. Free agency comes and goes, nothing. It's like, get
Ooh.
out of the
Wow.
freaking
Wow.
way.
Bang,
Look at
bang.
Daniel Jones.
Giants,
Bang,
big
bang.
play.
Yeah,
Look at
they
Daniel
yeah.
Jones for now.
Giants just went down the field.
Brian's over here like, damn it, boy, I should have picked the fucking
Nah, I'm good.
Giants.
There ain't no money on it. I'm good. Yeah, Ultra Cowboys sent me a text. I just sent it to Troy. I'll let Troy read
I see it.
I'll let
Yeah.
Troy read it because I know Twiz is going to light us up, but go ahead, read it.
Okay, this is the highest catch rate over expected after week 8, excluding tonight's game. Number 1 on the list, A.J. Brown at 15.4%, plus 15.
Got it. Oh, early.
Number 2, Jalen Tolbert, 13.2%.
Who?
Jalen Tolbert,
Jalen Tolbert. Didn't I
our
say
number
Jalen?
2.
Yes.
Who?
Jalen Tolbert is number 2. He's our number 2 receiver right now.
So that's a bright future there. You know,
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
that's a
you gotta
bright
keep
future.
him
That
around.
doesn't stop us from going and drafting a stud. But I'm saying he's a draft pick that you could work with. Jalen Tolbert is a keeper,
Yep.
people. I told you that. He's had a good year.
He has,
So,
especially having to replace
well,
Gout,
with a bad
Cooks,
offensive line, not bad, but
Brandon Cooks.
below average offensive line right now.
Yeah.
Guyton actually, after, looking at it, Guyton played half decent last night. Our
He
problem
did.
is, we're not playing together. Terrence Steele's an issue. Zach Martin's kind of slipped off a little bit. So
Yeah, I think Zach Martin, like everybody's been saying, though, I think he's going to retire.
We got a bunch of dude. We will have to literally, if he retires, we're gonna have to replace him and Steele. Shit,
we'll see.
that's on top of getting a running back and
We got TJ
another wide
Bass.
receiver.
We got TJ Bass, Brock Hoffman. We'll just plug and play, right?
According to Nate
Yeah.
Newton, he said they're
Oh,
no
shit.
good.
But,
No, Daniel Jones just got popped.
did he?
He got popped, but it was
Hey, but Drew is right. We ain't. I've been saying we ain't drafted good in the last couple of years.
No,
that
we
ain't
haven't.
good.
No, we haven't. We've got to let.
We got a couple of players. BB and Overshown to me are that's the only shining.
Well,
Yeah.
That's
This
all I
year-
can think of. Cooper,
well, this
BB,
They're
and
our only
Overshown.
hope for the
BB.
future.
Leah Fowl, we'll see.
I mean, it seems like we actually found probably a guy
Marshawn
who may be a
Nealon was a
Pro
good
Bowl
pick.
center for a while.
Marshawn Nealon was a good pick. He just got hurt.
It is. He'll be back.
Yeah, he
That's
just got
the
hurt.
problem. Always getting guys who get injured.
No, he was never injured in college. He's
Yep.
just-
And then when it get to see, we're cursed. Then we get to the Cowboys.
well, yeah.
Dang.
Again, I can't help you there, bro. I'm just saying, Nealon was a good pick, right? Guyton.
It's the curse of Jimmy Johnson.
I
I'm
think
telling you.
Guyton has a high ceiling. I remember talking to Ultra at the draft or before the draft, and we kind of agreed he didn't want he didn't want like a left tackle. And to look back at it, he was probably right. I would have liked, I don't know. Give me a scenario, Ultra, that we should have done if we could do it over again.
I'd have taken Xavier Worthy.
I'm just curious, Ultra. Looking at it now, what's the name that we should have taken in the first round? I know Drew's going to say Worthy. Brian Thomas.
I would have said Worthy.
Yes. So Brian Thomas Jr.
Brian Thomas, yeah.
I agree with that. That's a good one. Because I need to be jogged. With my head injury, shit goes in and out of my head. I have to write shit down. So, yeah, I'm just trying to think of some of the names there. I think we were smart not taking the Oregon center. I think that was a good move.
Yeah.
BB was fine.
I wouldn't mind taking the guy from Duke.
Yeah. Now, how's he playing? Like, do we know?
He's holding his own, from what I understand.
He's on his own. He played down in. He was Tampa's first round draft choice.
Yeah,
And
he's
you know,
holding his own.
We got a
Again,
problem with drafting big men on the defensive line for some reason, dude.
That's
We just-
why. Yeah, Thomas went one pick before us in 2023. I wanted Dalton Kincaid. Yes. Shit, we can go all the way back to Dallas Goedert that went. The Eagles traded up, I think, in the second round and drafted him right ahead of us. So we ended up with Connor Williams out of Oklahoma. So that one sucked.
Ultra on
Yeah.
that one, because we didn't get. The reason why we didn't get Dalton Kincaid is because Buffalo came up in a hurry.
Yeah, he
and
knew.
snatched
Yeah, that's
him.
what he said.
Because
but-
I was like, yes, one pick away, Dalton. You know, I loved him up here at the University of Utah. He was wonderful. I was like, yes, he's gonna finally call. Dallas is gonna be calling his name. Dallas is gonna, and then Buffalo comes up and calls his name. I'm like, oh my god.
they came from out of nowhere and
Yeah,
traded
they
with
did.
some.
They did trade. Anyway,
So looking
Any
at
Brian, I was going to ask about the tickets. Y'all been looking still, or
Yeah,
man, I saw they went down.
yeah, Mark's he told me he's going to get to it over the next couple days, so we'll let you know what's going on.
I've been seeing they're going down. That's for sure.
Yeah, fuck, man. We wait another week, we might be able to. They may.
Oh,
pay
we
up.
lose Sunday. They may go down another 150.
It's not walk away to slip. Okay, the Cowboy Scouts wanted Sam Laporta. Yeah, actually, yeah, I believe Will and DQ wanted Mozzie. McCarthy wanted Bergeron. Oh, okay. I heard McCarthy wanted Laporta, but I could be wrong. That's what I'm hearing. That McCarthy wanted Laporta. I agree with you that Mozzie was Will McClay. We saw that. We saw the Will McClay. And Bergeron, that was the Syracuse tackle,
Will-
right? I think.
Will McClay's dropped the ball a couple times. Mozzie Smith, Taco Charlton over TJ Watt. Like, he just dropped the ball on some shit.
yeah. But I don't know why, but I feel like, I don't know. I feel like it's, I don't know. I'm ready for a change at the head coach. Game time, we should have our own brown paper bag ordered soon. Yeah, it's on hold. What's up, Loyal? What's up, brother? Are you coming in tonight, Loyal? Well, you've had enough.
Yeah, loyal Cowboy. He was dead set. We were beating the 49ers. And
Yeah, I didn't think
did
so.
not go according to plan.
And Phil hit it on the head. You know, he said a touchdown game. I said a field goal game. Shit, we were up by 4 at halftime, but that was the problem. You had only scored 10 points. You know, they got loose in the fourth quarter, but
Yeah, but it could have been a lot worse because that linebacker from the 49ers literally dropped a pick six.
stop the Micah nonsense. They are building their defense around them. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. You know, and to think that, well, I don't really want to go down that rabbit hole that, well, if we had these players, we'd have one more win, but we would. Wow, defensive guy falls down, rumbling, bumbling, stumbling. Pittsburgh is moving right down the field. 3-3 with 4 minutes to go in the first quarter.
Yeah, the thing about this game, even if we had, defense did decent. Like, I mean, if we had DeMarcus Lawrence and Parsons, defense still, like, made them punt, still put us in decent position. They're like, hey, Dak, here's the ball, dry down, score a touchdown, win.
Yeah.
hey Drew, I would go for that trade, but he's injured right now, so I don't think anybody would be calling.
Who is that?
Micah for 2 firsts and a third. I'd do it in a
I'd
heartbeat.
take that in a heartbeat.
Yep, I would too. But
Ooh,
because
Najee
he's injured
Harris.
right now,
Oof.
nobody would go after
I'd take
him.
that in a heartbeat, and I use that $35 million we're going to give him, go get some other players.
Yep, that's what I would do.
I'd go get some linebackers and some other guys.
I wouldn't do it now. I would.
No, ain't no need of trying to do it now.
Yeah. If I were to entertain that, I'd wait till after we get a coach next year, right? And do it at the end of next year. And then
Find out where we're at.
Well, if
with
you
our
are going to
coach.
blow it up, this time would be better than anything if you're gonna clean house.
Yeah, no, I would wait for this reason. Wait till the end of next season. You could franchise him. There's a lot. He ain't going nowhere. He's a
No,
first
he ain't
round
going
draft
nowhere.
pick. We have him for at least 2 more years. I would wait till the end of next year. Okay. And you could even sign him. I mean, again, that's not going to stop, whoever trades for him is going to have to pay him. They know that. That's why the compensation may not be as high as people think because of that.
The team that's going to trade for him is a team that's in contention looking for a pass rusher.
They're not going to give you 2 number ones for Micah Parsons. That's just my
No, that ain't
opinion.
happening.
You could
because
get,
of
I
the
think,
money.
a first and a second.
Yeah, I would say something like that. But what I'm trying to say is if you were going to do it, you do it next year, right? And
when he's fully healthy.
well,
And
what I'm trying to get to is get to that closer to that quarterback is what I'm trying to say. Get that first and second, and then maneuver in that draft to load up on the following year's draft. That's how you're going to be able to get anywhere
kind of
near
like what
getting
Jimmy
an Arch
did
Manning.
in '89.
You
Kinda
want to
like
get
what
to an
Jimmy
Arch
did.
Manning, you need to have multiple first-round picks in that draft and have some draft capital. So it's going to take a couple years to acquire shit and unloading people to be able to get a guy like that. So that's all I'm trying to get to.
Shit, the Giants defense is holding on.
Yeah.
They're holding their
3-3.
own.
Yep.
4th and
Made
goal.
this man for the field goal.
But I don't believe he's going anywhere. The Panthers, right? Yeah, exactly. The Panthers, but again, it's a Manning. Manning's made
Yeah,
what they
I don't
did
know
before and
what,
go, I don't think I'm going to Carolina. Remember what he did with the Chargers? Remember? They ended up with
Eli
Ryan
Manning.
Leaf.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, because I think the Giants picked Leaf and then they just swapped the 2 quarterbacks.
well, that's because Eli said he's not going to play for him. His agent said, "Nah, hell nah."
Well, John Elway did the same thing
Yeah.
with the Colts.
John Elway.
Let me
At this
tell
point,
you
I
about,
want us to take for a high pick. We ain't going nowhere. Loyal.
let me tell you about John Elway back in 1983.
You tell me.
I don't know if any of y'all know this, but behind closed doors, it was supposed to have been a trade with Baltimore for them with Indianapolis. There was supposed to have been a trade between Baltimore and Dallas. The trade was to send John Elway to Dallas for Danny White and our first round draft choice.
I thought I had read that
That's
somewhere
it.
too.
At the last minute, the older Ursay, not Robert, but the older Ursay, before he died, the older Ursay turned it down at the last minute.
Mm.
No one know about that. But if you watch the documentary, they'll talk about it. That was a trade.
He's a wealth of knowledge, Drew.
That was a trade that never happened. And just imagine if we would have gotten John Elway.
Yep, we could have had him.
Tony Dorsett probably would have never left. Drew Pearson, it's that.
I thought I had heard something surrounding who was it? Jerry Rice before San Francisco jumped up and got him.
Yeah.
We could have had him.
So Wade, what's your so you're working like what's your schedule next week? You know what I mean? Are you going to be available on Friday?
Y'all coming down next week?
Yeah, we're coming down. I know you.
Yeah.
I know you're not available Wednesday. Well, like me and Phil are just gonna Uber to the hotel ourselves. That's not a big deal. But
I get off work usually about like 6.
what on Friday?
No, just Monday through Friday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Friday. We wanted a ride to the hotel on Friday, but we'll see. If not, we'll just have to meet up.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, I can give y'all a ride. I don't know what time y'all are trying to go.
Well, it probably would be a little earlier than 6, but not necessarily. We haven't got that far yet. I got your number, so we'll figure it out. But we're at the at the Omni Frisco. We check in 3:00 on Wednesday. So,
You take an Uber to the Maverick there. Wait for Mike Fisher, and then I'll show up.
oh yeah. Fucking Mike Fisher. I had to email him again. I don't know. We're trying to get a hold of. I had his other email that he responds to, but I don't have it anymore. So I don't know because
You talking about that crazy Yahoo email he got?
Well, I have the Yahoo. Yeah. There's another one, but I'll have to go back and look. But I'd like to do a little 10-minute, 15-minute interview with him since he's right there. But we'll see. So, but it's going to be fun. But yeah, Mark's not getting in until Friday. So Mark's not getting in until Friday, and he's leaving bright and early on Monday morning. Me and Phil will be there Wednesday afternoon.
Do y'all Friday night want to go? Me, you, Mark, and Phil go to a bar or something, drink or?
I don't. Oh yeah, Mark's not a drinker, so I don't know. We'll have to figure that out.
Or hang out?
Yeah, we'll hang out. We'll definitely hang out. I have other people down there as well. Ward family.
A few laid back little spots.
Yeah, West Virginia country boy. Mark's all about you've hung out with Mark. Mark's all about YouTube. So, and I know me and Phil, we are, but we're also into seeing stuff. That's why we're going down a couple of days prior to Mark, because
he could do YouTube from an old school bar in Dallas that used to be owned by Jack Ruby.
But we just can't have a lot of music because I'll get us copyrighted. So.
The guy that killed Lee Harvey Oswald.
Yeah, I know who it is. Great.
He owned a bunch of bars.
You could do the cheap ass tour of the grassy knoll. Maybe we can reenact.
Yeah,
it.
Reenact the Kennedy ride from Love Field to the trademark.
We'll have prime time walk down the street.
Yeah.
And I'll be in the book depository with my cell phone just clocking his ass.
I've been down there. I didn't know that was right street from the American Airlines Center where the Mavericks play.
Yeah, I hadn't been in that area since the early 90s when I went to there was a strip joint that we went to. Hold up. I can't think. Dallas Alley. You know Dallas Alley, right, Wade? Dallas Alley was all those bars and nightclubs downtown, and it was pretty hot back in the day. Can't handle my homes with AI.
All the bars are in Deep Ellum, but there's a bunch of nice bars over there by the American Airlines.
Loyal,
Mavericks
5-minute walk to what? I'm staying at the Omni Frisco, not Omni Arlington. Arlington, we're staying at where are we staying? I have it written down here. We're staying Arlington Crown Plaza Suites, so we're not far.
That's near Texas Lights, ain't it?
I don't know. I gotta see.
Yeah, we can. There's a good places over there by Victory Plaza, the American Airlines, and all that.
Let's see. Let me see my trips. Upcoming trips. Trips are good. Oh, fuck. There it is. Game time. Mark is the type to close his eyes at a strip club. He ain't allowed to go. He ain't allowed to go. Come on now. He ain't allowed to go. I'm saying back in the day. Yeah, I'm trying to see here. It looks like boom, 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 boom.
His wife would kill him.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Tracy will kill him. He'll be in the damn strip club looking behind his back every 3 minutes.
He'll be in a strip club live streaming.
Yeah.
Cowboy Joe Boo reporting from Rick's Cabaret.
Rick's at the Spearmint Rhino. Oh, sorry, Spearmint Rhino, Dallas.
That's still there.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that's more of a high-end money place. It used to be anyway.
Better be careful, Brian. I know your wife's somewhere listening to this, and she
don't care, man. I ain't going no strip joint.
No, we haven't got to go. There's a lot of good dive bars around Dallas, so small hole in the walls, man.
I'm trying to get directions. Let's see, AT&T. Yeah, AT&T Stadium. Okay, it's 3 miles. AT&T Stadium to the Crown Plaza Suites, Arlington, is 3 miles. That's
Man, he almost
7
poured his arm
minutes.
off.
It's actually I'm trying to see where it's at here. There's AT&T. It looks like it is right near Six Flags Drive. It's like right near Six Flags.
Oh, that's where AT&T now. That's all in one area.
Yeah.
Six Flags, AT&T
It's a
Stadium.
7-minute drive. It's right off of Tom Landry Freeway. Yeah. So you go down. Yeah, it's right near. I'm trying to see landmarks here. Sonesta Suites. I don't know. But yeah, it's not far. So that's a cheap ride. I don't know that you can walk to the stadium. 3 miles. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got all of that. You got Walmart. You got Texas Lab, the hotel. You got all of that. It's all like a big neighborhood. That's how I describe it. It's like one big community.
Go to the quarter-mile track, Yellow Bellies, down the road. Been kind of hot down here, though.
Yeah, Brian, you be there in 2 weeks, and I'll be there a couple of days after New Year's, January the 3rd.
That's cool.
Yeah, me and my cousin, we're going down there for the game between the Cowboys and the Commanders.
Okay.
Unfortunately, we'll probably be out of contention when we go down now.
Looks like we're right next to Pepsi Cola, Sky Event Center, Saltgrass Steakhouse. We're kind of like right there. It's basically on right near Tom Landry Freeway and what's that? 360. Route
360 and Interstate 30.
Yeah, it's 360 and Tom. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly where it's at. It's on a little street, East Lammer Boulevard. Do you think Zimmer is next in line to coach Dallas? No, absolutely not.
No.
But I don't know. I could be wrong. What's up, Loyal? You coming in or what? Are you staying out? He's had enough. Loyal's like, I've had enough.
As long as we beat the Eagles in Dallas, I'll be all right.
6-3 Steelers and a real barn burner just starting the second quarter.
Now, if Dak has a meltdown in the Eagles game and we lose, Mark's going to hear things he's never heard about his quarterback in his entire life.
So you got the sausage details, huh?
I'm gonna say things that I'm not gonna say on camera.
Yeah, him and Mark are gonna go at it.
Oh, got kick a field goal.
Yeah, it looks like there's not a lot of offense here. I think Zimmer is sabotaging the defense to get McCarthy fired so he can be head coach. Garrett did the way. I don't see it. Ben Johnson could keep Zimmer, I believe, if the Cowboys hire a young OC. They want a former head. Yeah, that makes sense. My
Yeah,
question
and then
is,
plus,
Ultra, do you think
plus,
your aunt, what does your gut tell you, Ultra?
oh, they're going for it.
What does
They're
your
going
gut
for it.
tell you, Ultra? Do you think they're going to go with a Ben Johnson, or do you think they go with a Belichick or somebody
First down.
else? Neighbors.
First down, New York.
Dexter Lawrence is Defensive Player of the Year. Yeah, I agree. He's a beast.
And you know what? You know what, Brian? I could see that.
What's that?
I can see that go. If Johnson get the head coaching job, he'll keep Zimmerman. I could see that because
Okay.
of their coaching days when
I like it, Ultra.
Johnson was in Detroit and Zimmerman was in Minnesota. You know, playing against each other in the NFC North. I could see that.
Yeah.
I hope they interview Al Harris, though. I think he needs a shot.
Again, I just don't know that I would. I don't know. I would entertain him being the coordinator. I just don't know that he could handle it. I don't know. I
Yeah,
mean,
you might be right on that.
I don't know though, Troy. I mean, can Al Harris? What's everybody's feeling on Al Harris being an actual? He's never been. He's been a position coach. Do you think he's ready to be a defensive coordinator or even a head coach? Thomas, what do you think?
Well,
I know we like him, but you know how that goes. You know, we like him, but is he ready to step into that type?
Yeah, I think you might be right. Let's try him out
I
at
don't
D
know.
coordinator first, and
He
then
might
see
get
how it goes.
Yeah, there
I
they
don't know
go.
if the flag is down.
There's a flag. I think it's like it's on the offense.
That's the legal shift.
Illegal shift.
Quinn was ready to take Harris to Washington with him, and was going,
Maybe
and had some
Ultra, maybe.
plans.
You know what I wouldn't be objected to if they hired Bill Belichick and then he hired Al Harris as the defensive coordinator.
Glimmer man, that's not. Yeah, that was a perfect pass.
Yeah.
He should have caught the ball.
Do you think that really happens though, Wade?
Well, Ultra seems to think his hunch says Ben Johnson, and my thing is this: I would love that. That would be.
I would love that.
That would be my number one. Obviously, he's going to be a hot commodity, especially after Detroit wins the Super Bowl this year. He's going to be a hot commodity. But if Dallas wants him, Dallas would most likely get him. Not many teams are given full control, and I don't know that a guy like Ben Johnson would want full control. Let's face it, our head coaches get a lot of say in what happens. Every time we bring in a coach, we let them basically have a huge say on players. Rod Marinelli, we saw, and he was a coordinator. We were drafting shit players because he didn't want any high-end defensive tackles. He wanted them, he turned garbage into gold, So, that's my thing. I would love Ben Johnson. They just haven't shown the inkling to go young and new. They always like to go with somebody they know.
And yep, someone familiar.
Yeah.
And if that's
That's
going to
the only
happen,
problem.
then if it's Belichick, what would you guys think? Would you guys be upset if it was Bill Belichick?
I wouldn't, if we get him and he start up just kicking ass, my thing would be like, hey, Jerry, touchdown Giants.
Hey, if we get Bill
thing-
Belichick and it means he shapes us up into like a top 5 defense, I'd be okay with it.
And
if
Belichick, when
we-
he had a comparable, like a decent quarterback, he was fine. It's when he didn't. He had,
Yeah.
he had, what's his name?
But, that's most coaches, unfortunately.
But I mean,
Unless you're Mike Tomlin. You just win no matter who you got.
yeah, but he hasn't won a Super Bowl, has he, Mike Tomlin?
No, but he hasn't had a losing season. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, and I hear you, but
it's respectable. It's.
we had
he's been
3
to
straight
Super
12-winning
Bowl.
seasons, and nobody's happy. So it's all about winning the Super Bowl, right? So
Yeah.
that's kind of what
Man,
it's
he ain't
about.
gonna put in, man.
I-
Why you stop going off, shorty?
Shoddy.
Come on, Shawty. Shit.
Shoddy.
He had one foot in. He's still going on.
Come on, Dayball. My gosh.
Christian McCaffrey hit it hard this week. Pause.
I still kind of like Wade's idea. If we do bring in Bill Belichick, let's give Al Harris the DC and let him.
Yeah, let's switch to 3-4.
Exactly.
Yeah. My thing
I
is
just don't see it, guys. I think Al Harris would be moving on. I really do. He probably would go to Washington.
My thing is, what it doesn't matter who it is that come in. If they come in and start kicking ass, Jerry, go in that corner, sit your ass down. We got a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue for you. Sit your ass down. Steven, we know you're a clown, but go look at some cheerleader's face down on the field. Go look in her face for a while. Leave good alone.
I'm just saying.
Like we said in the past.
During this next offseason, Jerry Stevens' plane needs to disappear in the Bermuda Triangle. I'm sorry.
Yeah. We've said it in the past. Jerry just cannot get out of the way.
He'll reappear in 50 years.
Great reason. And what he don't realize is if Dallas is kicking ass and handling their business, he's going to get more glory from them that's winning alone, and he don't get it.
Well, he's always said he's wanted to be a GM. He wanted to be a GM from the start instead of just the owner. That's what's stupid. He needs to get out of the way. Whoever he hires as a GM, let them do their dang job. That's what they're trained to do.
That's the reason why I said, Jerry, go sit in that corner. There's a bottle.
Jerry doesn't want the fate of his team in anyone else's hands but himself.
Yeah, that's what I want, Ultra. That's why we got to somehow be in a position to get the guy that is the guy. And it won't be this upcoming year. How can we get the first overall pick without being the worst team? That's the problem. They made a statement prior to the Steeler Giant game.
Do not bring in Matt Patricia as the defensive coordinator.
Oh, hell no. Oh,
hell no.
I would rather, before you bring him
Hell
in, I'd rather bring in.
Ask the Eagles fans about
Salah.
him. Now that he's skinny, definitely not. He's not good skinny. Heavy Matt Patricia, maybe.
I'd rather have Salah. I'd rather have Salah before Matt
Robert
Patricia.
Saleh. Do you think Eagles could beat Lions, Philly, D? Hey, listen, there's a long way between now and the playoffs. Anything can happen. Michael, today, no. In the playoffs, maybe. It all depends. If Lions suffer some injuries, Eagles continue to grow on defense, possibly. I'm not going to sit here and say no. That's why anybody that's writing us off, Michael, it's just too early. There's too many games left to go. I've seen weirder things happen. But, yeah, we got to find out. We got to find some way to get that stud, a quarterback in round one. Go get me a young stud. Hopefully it's the right one. Like looking back, all those rumors about C.J. Stroud and how much they really liked him. They were right. If those rumors were right, they were right, So.
I think if the Bears, was it the Bears? Yeah, I think if the Bears could go back and redraft, they probably would have taken Daniels over Williams.
Yeah. And let Caleb Williams go back home to DC.
Mm-hmm. Hey, to be honest with you, I really like Jaden Daniels. God, he is looking all the part of a good, solid NFL quarterback.
Yep.
And
right
Washington,
now.
and Washington
right
doesn't. Yeah, exactly. And Washington
right
really.
now, you know what's going to happen.
Bam.
You know what's going to happen in the offseason. That's going to be film on him. Next year, you ain't gonna see all of this You ain't gonna see all this that you sent from
Oh,
him now. Because
Najee! Wow, wow. he took a leap over that player. Anyway, so yeah, but you look what he's got in Washington. He really doesn't have flashy names.
no, he's doing this without flashy names.
Exactly. The only guy he really has, Terry McLaurin. And Terry McLaurin right now, he's not really, he's not really up there as well.
You know what? You know what this remind me of? What's the name did the same thing in this rookie year, remember?
Who?
Dak Prescott did the same thing in this rookie year, remember?
Yes. Yeah, he had well, no, I don't think he had Des Bryant at that point.
He did.
Oh, did he?
He did.
Oh, okay.
Yes. He had Dak. I mean, he had Dez. I think it was that. I think it was Dez's. It was his next. It was his next to last year
With
in
Dallas. Yeah. Yeah, it was after the Green Bay game because that was Tony Romo that threw him
Right.
that pass. And I still say that was a damn catch. Sorry.
No, you're right. That was a damn catch.
If nothing else, he caught it, fumbled it, it went into the end zone, he recovered it. You can't tell me that was not a freaking catch.
And I still believe we would have won that game that day.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, and Brian,
Yes.
you are gonna go to Mike Irvin's barn grill when you get to Dallas next week, right?
Yeah, the Playmaker Grill. Me and Phil want to go by there.
I think that's in the Colony.
Yeah, it's not far from Frisco, supposedly.
Yeah.
Twiz, I agree. Yeah, he does look a little bit like Lamar when Lamar came out of college. I am, I have been thoroughly impressed with Jaden Daniels. I don't think you are going to see another pure passer like that anytime soon. Whoever his quarterbacks coach and offensive coordinator were at LSU.
Damn, he's a big boy, Lawrence.
They got him ready.
It was what's the name?
Van
Kelly.
Jefferson.
Who was Kelly. It was Kelly. You supposed to Notre Dame.
Kelly?
Yeah, it was Kelly.
I hear you,
Okay.
Daniel. Game time. I'm a diehard Cowboys fan, but these horrible losses are unacceptable. I hear you, man. It's one of them years. It's just one of them years. It's not good.
I think it's going to be a down year for us, no doubt.
But let's just enjoy the rest of the season, or try to.
Yeah.
That's all we could do. I mean, football's
And
here and gone, and then we're all going to be sitting here looking at players. And
and we're going to look forward to the draft next year. I mean, there's some great names coming out. Hopefully, our top priority will be the running back, which it should be. Don't try and defend.
Definitely.
Don't try and go defense. Don't go, offensive line, defensive line. Because you don't need those in the first round. You need a good running back. Like Zeke was, 6-7 years ago?
I already know what Jerry going to try to do. Jerry going to try to, I know we need a running back, but I want to catch everybody off guard. I want everybody to react.
Exactly.
I'm gonna get a cornerback instead.
If we're in the middle rounds, middle of the
Eagles,
first round,
1977. We already got a Daniel Jones. We don't need another one.
No, we don't.
Sorry.
No, we don't.
We got Dak. He's not Daniel. I'm joking. I'm playing.
No, here's what I would like to do ultimately. If Dallas is drafting, say, 11 to 15-ish, and you're seeing a player that's kind of dropping back further and further that you've got your eye on, go ahead and make a trade. Trade back a few more spots. Get you some draft assets.
He was out.
Yeah. Nice catch, though.
Yeah.
That's what I would like to see happen. I would hope that Dallas could do something like that.
Yeah.
Get assets
I believe the
for.
pick will be Malachi Starks, Jalen Walker, or Amika Egbuka. Let me check these players out. I know who Egbuka is and Starks. I got to check out Jalen Walker.
Oh, yep, he stepped out of bounds. Pickens is no longer eligible. 3rd and 8. Come on, Pittsburgh. Score a touchdown. Let's not kick another field goal.
Both teams are missed opportunities.
Yeah, they are.
This was to be a high scoring game right now.
It should have been.
What, they kick another field goal?
Not yet. No, it's a timeout.
They're just showing all the missed opportunity.
Yeah.
Both teams have scored at least twice apiece. They'll call back.
Yeah, that should have been a touchdown, but it got called back. Van Jefferson, boy, you got to take Russell out.
Bruce Banner. Yeah, I mean, I will. I'm not sure when, though, Bruce. I was talking to Bad Dog. So they like to switch up the content creators for the Cowboys. I'm like, yeah. I said, that's fine because that's a long show. But I would do it, obviously.
I wish we could draft a GM, Bobby.
Touchdown.
Pickens.
Finally.
Wilson took a shot, though. He took a hell of a shot from Dustin Lawrence.
So if we don't take and re-sign Rush as a backup,
wait a minute. 1 foot down. That may be reviewed.
Oh, they'll
beating
review
Atlanta?
it.
All right, Donnie's drum covers. I'll take it. I think,
I think
what's happening, fellas?
What's
hey,
up,
Loyal.
man? You all right?
One.
Yeah.
No, he's down. He's got it.
I
No,
think
he didn't get that right. He didn't get that left foot down.
I think our season's over, man. I do.
So he didn't get it down.
I mean, I know I don't want us to win another game, man. I mean, I want us at this point.
I don't think it has to be both feet. It can be just two. One of the.
I hope we win another. I hope we win.
Just 1 foot.
No, I want us to get a high draft. I want us to get, I want this to slap Jerry Jones in his ass. Because obviously, the only thing it's going to
win another game with Dak as a starter, then that's a
then we've got a problem.
That's bad. You don't want that. But
you've got to at least beat Carolina.
Sometimes you got to make sacrifices to.
Yeah, but
get
that's
better.
Not going anywhere. That would be that would be ridiculous.
No, I didn't say draft a quarterback. I'm saying that if we could get the first overall pick,
they gave it to him.
People would do that because more than likely a quarterback's going to go number 1 overall. So if we got a first round pick, just think what we could get, for somebody to trade up. I mean, I don't know, man. I just think that, what the game I seen last night, I seen no energy at all in that team. None. They just look like a depleted team. I mean, I know they tried to come back, but then again, it was garbage yards. But when it counted, I seen no energy. And I seen Trayvon Diggs, of course, chirping with the media, but it's like, bring that energy on the field, man. Don't sit there, well, you don't do what I do, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
But loyal.
Yeah.
Did you hear what I told Brian and Troy and walk away? A friend of mine went to that game last night.
Mm-hmm.
She sat behind the Dallas bench, not far from the bench. And when she told me, she said, Thomas, when the offense came up the field or vice versa, the defense, it didn't matter which one it was. When they came out the field and the coach was trying to talk to them, they waved them off or was like, motherfucker, don't talk to me. She said the only coach they was really talking to was Al Harris. That was it.
See, they need to be more professional, man. That's just childish.
Yeah, she said it. She said, Thomas, them players wasn't, they weren't talking to the coaches. There was so much damn division on our sideline last night. And she told me, she said, man, this goes, this was her personal opinion. She said, if you ask me, this ain't the front office on this. It ain't nobody, it ain't the coaching staff's fault. You lay all this on the front office.
Wow. I'm looking at something.
Yeah.
She said this.
I'm looking at, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean,
Did you hear that?
So I disagree.
Freaking Charlotte Jones, and I think her husband got in an accident.
Yeah.
On the way to the game.
That was after the game. They say they ran into some derailment.
Can I ask you something here? Why is looking ahead to this upcoming week, the Green Bay Packers are a favorite against the Lions at home. Does that make any sense to me?
That's the reason why the game is at Lambeau.
-1 though, really? Well, Jordan
That's a
Love's
Well,
banged up.
why was
Vegas.
Why was Philadelphia 3-point underdogs?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Looking at the Eagles game, Eagles are -6.5 at home against the Jags.
They didn't give it to him.
Yeah, I know.
They didn't give it to him, Troy.
Giants are +3 against the Commandos.
Okay, I guess you have to have both feet.
Dallas.
I thought it was just 2 feet.
Here's
whatever
another
it
thing.
was.
The Falcons.
No,
the Falcons are only -2 at home. Some have it at 1.5. If the Falcons are that good, why aren't they like a 6-point favorite against us? I don't understand why the Falcons are only at -2.
I guess it's one of the things where
I think they're trying
Bobby,
to get
sorry,
action
I'm
on
not going to bet
Dallas.
the Eagles this week.
I think it's one of them things where the odds makers are not. They don't trust Atlanta yet in this situation against Dallas.
Yeah, well, I think they want money on Dallas, and they're just trying to mess with the line, and they're going to loot, and But I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. It'll be interesting, though, as it always is. 1 o'clock games, so.
I'm just glad that the game is televised here because we're number one in Atlanta. On Fox. And you figure, oh God, man, that damn Tom Brady, that motherfucker's gonna do the game.
Well, I can't stand it. I can't stand seeing it. Tom Brady doing the games. Love's MRI shows no significant damage, but he may not be ready to go this week.
You talking about Love?
Yeah.
Oh, that's growing. No, he ain't gonna be able to go. I don't think he's gonna be able to go.
Yeah.
I'm trying
9-6. Wee. I may stop this at halftime. This is a barn, not a barn burner here.
A low scoring barn burner.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out do what's name got a torn ACL or what?
Diggs? Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know yet.
So my question to you guys is, do you think it's really worth us trying to compete, knowing that as bad as our team is, probably not going to make the playoffs? Do you really think it's worth it? Do you think we should just go ahead and start planning for next year? And what do you guys think?
I think we should go ahead on and do it because of our schedule, for one, and then two, no one is not running in the NFC East.
No, I think this is the Lions' year. Like I said,
I'm talking about just in the division alone, and our division.
Yeah.
See what go on from here, and somewhere after Thanksgiving, if we're still sucking, just say screw it.
Yeah. It's gonna be a heartbreaking year. It already is, but it's gonna get worse, man. I'm telling you, right now, it's gonna get worse.
If we lose Thanksgiving Day to the Giants, then we definitely deserve
We're
to be
not losing
called
that
the
game.
worst team.
I don't think we're losing this to Giants Thanksgiving Day. I don't think we're losing.
Nah, that's not happening. Everybody just needs to slow the fuck down. Jeez, you guys are killing me here. Killing me. I mean, I had us losing against San Fran. I thought we'd keep it close, which we did. We got the ball back with 3 minutes to go with a chance to win the game or take the lead. You know, it didn't happen.
Yeah,
But I mean, when you got a third string running back running over our defense like that, come on.
It has nothing to do with the running back. That Garendo is a hell of a back. He runs a 4.3. I loved him in the draft. We just our front office decided that we're not drafting any running backs this past year. Why?
Nope. We passed on Bijan Robinson. You remember that?
Bijan, yeah.
Yeah, my thing is this. What's going on, dude? Somebody got a gun against their head or something?
It's like, all right, we had Zeke. We didn't win a Super Bowl, so we're not going to touch a first-round running back. I don't need a first-round running back. I saw a comment earlier about if Dallas gets Genty, they'll be scared. As it was an Eagle fan. But, again, I don't see us going first-round running back. Normally, sweet spot, give me a second-round back. Give me a third-round back. I want
we'll go
stud
first
wide
round running
receiver to
back.
go opposite, a young guy go opposite of CeeDee Lamb, and then obviously
I bet you
Tolbert.
anything we'll go running back first.
Yeah, Bijan went
anything.
8. We didn't have a chance. We didn't have a chance at Bijan.
I mean, there's a lot of good running backs coming out this year too. Out in college, there's a load of running backs.
You got Genty from Boise
Two on
State.
Ohio State.
Genty's going in the first round, I think, though.
You got Ollie Gordon of Oklahoma State. You got what's the name from University of Tennessee who lead the nation in touchdowns? What's his name? Dylan Sampson.
No one. And I mean,
oh man, he tore Alabama.
No
this
one.
week. He ran for 159.
You need me to change my name? Why do you need me to change my name, Blue Virus?
Because
I'm loyal. I'm loyal. So, back to what I was saying. I was thinking about this earlier game. So, I sent you in the super chat. And the only reason I say that is because you remember when Jason Garrett sabotaged the offense.
Yeah, I remember that.
I just don't trust Zimmer, man. I just don't. I mean, I know he goes way back, but the game has passed him up, and him being the head coach, he hasn't done anything. You know, he hasn't done nothing with the Vikings.
There's your guy, Loyal.
Who's that?
Legbuka.
Oh, yeah. Ibuka, yep.
Shucks, be honest with you. I wouldn't mind what's the name. But somebody said he's not fit to be a coach because he's huge. He's big. He look like a bully.
Who's that?
Mike Vrabel. I'm like, damn, the guy was a former professional football player. He has 4 Super Bowl rings, you dumbass.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm your Huckleberry.
But I'll tell you one thing. Mike Vrabel, he don't take no shit.
No, he don't.
He ain't gonna he don't take no shit, because even at Ohio State, that's why when he was on the Ohio State coaching staff, the reason why he left Ohio State was because Luke Fickell, when Luke Fickell was the defensive coordinator under Urban Meyer used to always talk shit about Luke Fickell. And the Vrabel's like, no, you ain't gonna talk about my friend like that. And so he left. So I don't think Vrabel would take any shit from the Joneses.
I remember when Vrabel played at Ohio
Belichick,
State.
if he comes to Dallas, may have Vrabel.
Yeah.
Huh?
Belichick may bring in Vrabel. Others say I don't believe that. I think Belichick will call the defense. He'll bring in his son, who I like. Who's Steve Belichick? Is that his name?
Yeah.
He's in college, I think. I think he's in college.
Yeah, I just want a system that works. I mean, coach, I just want a system that works. That's all.
Yeah, I just want a system at work, and I just want a
And
coach who's going,
Lincoln Riley,
restore
yeah,
order.
I do believe.
and I'll tell you one thing: if Belichick does come to Dallas, he ain't gonna be taking no crap like what freaking Diggs just did.
Right.
He'll put him in his place real fast because he ain't gonna tolerate that crap.
And then
Acting like that.
and then in the interview process, he'll probably tell Jerry, "Hey man, look." While he tell him he gonna be flickering his hands with the Super Bowl rings, them
Mhm.
eight Super Bowl rings on, counting 2 with the Giants, he gonna be like, "Man, let me run this. Keep your ass out the
What's
way.
up, Timothy? How are you, brother?
Don't
Curtis, that'll
Don't
never
bring-
happen. We'll never get a GM as long as Jerry Jones is in control. We'll never have another GM. We just won't. If he can't get a GM for Bill Parcells, what makes you think he's gonna get a GM for Belichick?
Jerry Jones' philosophy is this. Jerry Jones is like, if I can get the job done, fuck it. It'll blow up. As long as I'm at the helm, it'll make everything look good for me. And I'm like, yeah, you commit ownership suicide too, you dumb motherfucker. That's ownership suicide. That is no,
He don't care.
It's true. It's true.
He don't care. Jerry
He don't
Jones does
care.
not care. He
He
got
don't
everything
care.
he want. He's got everything. He got money. He got in the Hall of Fame. He got his Super Bowls. He does not care.
He don't care. He's committing ownership suicide right now. And what's so sad about it is he probably don't even know it.
Mm-hmm.
He probably won't even know it because everybody is so damn scared to tell him because they're afraid to tell him he gonna fire their scare asses.
Hey,
And
need
see-
to get that Ghost of Christmas Past future to haunt Jerry Jones' ass. You already said, Thomas, the football gods are pissed off at Jerry.
They are. They've been trying to give Jerry Jones all of these blessings. They've been trying to give Jerry Jones all of these blessings, and he is passing up on all of them.
Mm-hmm.
I saw his bus at the Hall of Fame last month, and I said to myself, I said, what are you doing up here with these football gods, man? You don't belong up here. Yeah, you did what other owners didn't do, but damn, you.
You know, it's so
You-
sad though. I guarantee you, and I hate to say this, but when Jerry Jones passes away, guarantee you they'll make a statue outside the AT&T Stadium of him.
They will. They will.
They will.
And what's so sad about it is Jerry Jones could have
Wow.
He could
Look
have
at the
went down
Giants.
Giants. 2-minute warning. He could have went down as one of the greatest NFL owners ever, but
He let his ego get in the way.
he let his ego.
He just didn't know when to stay out the way. He could have just sat back, let his boy Jimmy Johnson run the show, and sky's the limit. But he didn't want to do that. He let the media get in his ear, and he felt that threatened by Jimmy Johnson because they were boys, and he wanted the spotlight to be on him, not on Jimmy.
I don't mind to get biblical on what I'm about ready to say, but Jerry Jones let the media be his apple of Eden. He been into the apple, and now he's paying for it.
Mm-hmm.
He been into the apple of Eden.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. Us as fans, we're suffering just as bad as Jerry. I mean, us the loyal fans have to suffer.
Yeah, I agree.
Listen to all the shit from the trolls, because you know the trolls are going to be trolling big time now. They already are, you know. And we do suck this year. We suck bad.
Yeah, we do.
We suck bad.
We do.
Like Philly 500 say, we stink. We stink. Yeah, we're bad, man. It's a bad story. There's no energy. There's no energy in that locker room or in the organization right now. It's sad. It's like the air is just sucked out of that whole team right now. They're just, you know.
Cause I was on Mark Holmes' live feed last night. I told Mark, I said, Mark, there's some shit going on down in Dallas that we don't know about. And he read my live feed and he told me, he said, I think there is something. I think something is going on that we don't know about. And when my friend called me, she was in San Francisco. She was getting ready to pack up and leave from San Francisco. She was on the way to the airport. She called me and she told me about the division and the players not listening to the coaches. It hit me. You know what I told Mark last night. It made sense on what I told Mark and what she told me. And I'm like, yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. The players is not listening to the coach. The cussing the coach is out.
Mm-hmm.
She said the only coach they listen to is Al Harris. And she told me, she said, Thomas, man, all of this go back to the Joneses.
Yeah, because they feel like they're gonna go back and tell, oh, he's being, you know.
And I said that. If you remember, I said that a long time ago.
Yep.
Coaches,
Spoiled.
they can't say
Spoiled
nothing to these
kids.
players because they're afraid that if they say some of these players can tell Jerry.
And you put money in their hand, oh my God, their head even gets that much bigger because they think, oh, who are you to tell me how to do something? You know, because that's what it is. They get all that money, and then they think, well, I'm on top of the world. You can't tell me anything, you know? And that's the attitude, you know?
Oh, and the NFL think they slick. The NFL think they slick. You know, what's his name? The one that's out for the rest of the year with the torn ACL. Williams.
Mm-hmm.
Sam Williams.
Oh my God, what the hell's up with that? It's like Friday. How you gonna get suspended on your day off? I mean,
No,
he's
well, that
already
was from the off season a couple years ago.
Yeah,
oh
that was from
gosh.
They want to wait until something that happened 18 months ago. They're waiting till now to suspend that man. I'm like, Roger Goodell, you weak motherfucker. That what you did.
Yeah, Philly, there's a lot of problems going on in Dallas right now, Philly D. With injuries, leadership, attitude, everything is just bad. You know, like Thomas said, when you got players talking back to coaches and stuff like that, that's a problem, you know.
Yeah.
There's no control in a locker room.
And and with them,
I wouldn't mind having Prime, man. I know Prime ain't going to come, but I would love to have Deion Sanders because, and hear me out, I know everybody's like, well, why you want Deion Sanders? Because Deion Sanders has energy, I think, that fits our team. I mean, with the players, I think he has the energy and the charisma, I think, to control our team. All these other guys, they look at Mike McCarthy, they're like, who is this guy? He's boring. You know what I mean? We need somebody with energy, charisma, you know, that's going to motivate these players. And we don't have that, man. There's no, other than Al Harris, there's really nobody there to really motivate these guys. I mean, when they got rid of Dan Quinn was like the type of coach, like Micah Parsons said, he was like the weird uncle, but people loved him. You know what I mean? They had fun. They're not buying into Zimmer at all. Zimmer's just an old style, boring type of defensive coordinator, you know, and they're just not buying into it. I disagree with you. I really think Deion Sanders would be a great NFL coach. I do. I mean, he just don't have the horses in Colorado, but I think he has the energy. You know what I mean? When you hear him talk, you know, players listen.
And see, and I think another thing is, and I think another thing is, and Dion know this. I think Dion got in his mind that if I tell at least one of them what time it is, and if they get back in my face, start talking crazy to them, it's gonna lead into something, and they're running back to Jerry. And that's something I don't need. I don't need that.
Yeah.
I'm
But
sitting there
Dion
trying
could relate. Dion can relate to a lot of these players though. Out of all these,
Yeah.
Dion can relate because he had all the fame and fortune and all that. You know,
Yeah.
he can relate. I think that would be.
You know, he can, but you know, it's everything is different now. It's different now. You know, these players are children. The
Yeah, they're
majority of these
kids
players are big kids, man,
with money.
with money. And you know, these kids are overgrown children with big money, and they always bringing their mom and daddy out on the field and stuff while they practicing and stuff. And Dion, his attitude will probably be like, man, what you doing bringing your mom and daddy down here, man? This is live practice, man. No, man. No. We practicing, man. We getting ready for so and so this week, this weekend, man. This is a big game we playing. This is a divisional game we playing, man. We win this game, we got the divisional lead. And then the player be like, man, Jerry told me I can bring my mom and daddy down here. I'm gonna tell Jerry that you told me not to bring my mom and daddy down here. Voila. There you go.
It's sad.
It's sad.
I mean,
and you know, Jerry, he's a clown, man. He's the leader of the clown show. All he wants is a circus.
Yep. And he had the nerve to say, "Oh, well, I don't think that having people at training camp is a distraction." Of course you don't, because it's money.
Yeah, it's money. It's money being
it's money.
made.
It's money in your pocket. That's why you don't. That's why you don't think it's a distraction. I think it's a huge distraction. If I was a coach in Dallas, there would be no training camp. It would be all enclosed. They'd hate me.
Yeah. It'll be all closing.
But then, like you said, you get somebody in there like that, then Jerry Jones is gonna, oh, well, you're messing with my investment. We can't have that. You know what I mean? And this is going to be a problem. Because I think Deion Sanders would teach them how to be men. That's the problem. Yeah. They're not mature. They're not mature, man. They're just
matured, man.
I mean, the way Diggs was going off on that report, really? Come on, dude. I mean, you got a kid and you're going to sit there and act like that? I know he's frustrated, but come on now. You could have just walked away. But no, he was like, he was like hugging these nuts and all that. I was like, damn.
Yeah, you could have at least said no comment right now. Or,
he did say that. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he said that. As a matter of fact, it done went viral. You could at least said no comment or yo, bro, let me holler at you when I change clothes, when we go into the bus. I give you what you want.
I was just like, remember when Michael Vick flipped off the fans when he was with Atlanta? When he was walking off the field and he flipped them off. You remember that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember when he flipped them off.
Ultra Deion's matured, though. Deion Sanders has matured,
Yeah.
Did the old fart Jerry farts, then we were screwed.
Boy, if the Giants lose this game tonight, Cop Pizzle is going to have 5 babies. He is going to go nuts. You talking? He really went crazy last week. when they lost to Philadelphia. But if they lose tonight,
They'll be as mad as us, huh?
yeah. Shoot, last week he was cussing everybody out left and right.
Who on the offense line is the biggest weakness? Terrence Steele.
Huh?
You think
Lawyer,
you don't
lawyer, stop that. Stop that.
you don't think he's the biggest weakness?
Yes. That's the reason why I said stop that, because we all you caught me off guard when you said that.
No, I was looking at the chat. Somebody, Tony Boo, put down that who is the biggest offensive line and biggest weakness.
Man, still, man, I don't know why. Man, you got to.
And Tony wouldn't be a bad idea to reshift that line. I mean, but you're paying. I mean, I get it. You're paying the money. You don't want to pay nobody to sit on their ass, but at the same time, it's like, what do you do?
Yeah, he got it. He's June 1st cut, man. He got to go.
Yeah.
Go and let me see. I put what's her name at center.
I keep BB at center. I would take Guyton and maybe try him out at right tackle, his true position. Have Tyler Smith at left tackle.
Position. That's his true position, because he was All-American at right tackle.
Mm-hmm. And Tyler Smith proved he's more than capable of holding his own at left tackle.
Yeah. And who can I put in the left tackle?
What would the Cowboy Nation do if the Cowboys drafted Garrett Nussmeier, QB, LSU first round?
You know how much controversy that would create?
Yeah, right.
Oh my gosh, man.
He wouldn't be starting day one.
No. Ultra Cowboy night after Jerry brought, Ronnie, I was reading it. Maybe Jerry will hire a real GM next season. Bobby Murphy. We'll hold our breath on that one.
Nope.
So we got halftime 9-9. Whee! So what do you guys want to do? You guys want to get out of here or what? I'm thinking about jetting, man. Is that good?
Sounds good.
I'm going to call it, everybody. I appreciate everybody coming out and hanging out with us. We'll be back on Thursday night with a channel member Zoom call for the Thursday night football. Thursday night is Houston and help me out. Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, Houston and the Jets. So
Jets,
I was looking at some tickets.
Terrible.
That's what I was doing. So I'm going to roll out of here, everybody. With that being said, I'll talk to everybody tomorrow with my morning drive-in and my lunchtime chat. But all right, boys, I'll talk to you later. All right, thank you. Late.
All right.
Say it.
Late.
Peace.